Okay, hello YouTube. I'm gonna make this tutorial and I'm gonna talk about sampling and working with samples and everything I know about samples. So I hope you know the basic about inserting an instrument and working with instruments. Okay. Okay, let's start. Okay, now you will have this if you open FL Studio and you click File, New from Template. If you don't do this, Minimal and Empty. Okay, let me show you. So File, New from Template, Minimal and Empty. Click here and you got just this sampler. Okay, this is fitted into channel 1. I'm gonna explain later if you don't know about this. Okay, so click it and drag down this FX. Okay, so let's start. For demonstrational purposes, I'm gonna use the samples from FL Studio. So let's start. I'm gonna bring up. I'm gonna click here, and this brings me this, which has all the samples and sound packs in it. I'm gonna click packs, and I'm gonna click dance and select any of these samples. You're gonna select snare tree, and now to use it I'm gonna drag it. Okay, drag it and drag it over here, over the sampler or side it, and you're gonna get an sampler. I'm gonna close this. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to put some effects and things to this sample. Okay, so I'm gonna delete one of them because I don't need one, and I'm gonna remain with just with this one. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna close this. So this is the sample. If you have a MIDI controller or the keyboard, you can use the keyboard to play the sound. C4 is the normal note, which gonna play the sound normally. Oops, that was C3. Okay, now adding effects. You have this feeder which feeds the effects into gets the sound and feeds it into an plugin or effect. Okay, gonna show you how to do this. First, I'm gonna click on here. By the way, I'm using FL Studio 8. Okay, I have this, and now because it's line, it means I have fit it into master. Now, if I press the button, see the lever here rising, and I'm gonna feed it to channel 1. So I'm gonna select here and drag it up down to 1. Perfect. Now I'm gonna get into here. After I feed it into channel 1, I'm gonna do this thing. Here you have 8 places to get an sample, an effect. 8. I'm gonna get a simple effect like 2, because it's realistic, and I hope you know how to use this. So yeah. Okay, you see the sound now have reverb. Okay, let's add some delay. You know, I think you get it. Okay, gonna deselect this, and yeah, this is how you use a snare or drum samples. So I'm gonna get now anything else, and I'm gonna get a loop. Yes, somebody requested me this tutorial, so and that was about loops. I'm gonna use this drum loop by any of these. Let me see. No, something about 140 BPM. Let me see. Oh, this is okay. This is good. Okay, now I'm gonna do the same thing and drag this here. Okay, close this, and now if I play the note, you hear the sound, but something weird. You cannot use this in a song because you'll need to stretch it out and do other things. And if you need a drum to repeat a certain point, will be harder to you if you use this form as a sampler. So I'm gonna close this and I'm gonna insert, right click, insert, and Fruity Slicer. Okay, I have it selected. Don't scare, it's nothing so scary. And do the same thing, drag it, first click it and drag the sound in here, and here you have it. You have the sound sliced into pieces, which are certain sounds from the loop. So you have no, I think get. So yeah, I'm gonna close this and show you. I hope you know things about patterns and this thing. Yeah, and you see that the slicer made the sliced the sound, and now he put it into a pattern, so you can edit this. But the sound is 164 BM. Sorry, so you need to change the tempo to 164, and now we press play. You know, you get the sound at a normal velocity. Yes, you can go higher, for example 200, but it won't sound as natural. Okay, I'm gonna change 170, a bit higher. A real drummer will never keep the rate steady. You're gonna oscillate between the BMP. Okay, so you have this, or you can use the keys here. See, I'm pressing these keys, which are directed to this. Every key, C5, C5 sharp, D5, D5 sharp, E5, F5, F5 sharp, and G5 are linked to this sound, this sliced sound. Okay, now we don't like the brute form of the sound, and we need to add like a double kick. We're gonna do this. Like, wait a minute. Or do something like this. Add the hat again and again. Okay, again. So yeah, that's it. And you have these slices. which you can do everything you want to. And by example, you can rearrange the pattern differently. By example, normal. See, the pattern is going up. Reverse. Random.